going through this. I'm really just trying to write my calories, so I had to find a journal. But as I'm about to throw all the papers away and shit, I see this. I was in community college for like a couple weeks, if that. But the first assignment the English teacher had us do was like an intro or something. And I'm guessing the prompt was the best advice you've ever received. And this is something I whipped up. I feel like I should just, it's not horrible. I feel like I should get it off into the world before I just trash the paper. But here it is. It's a 5 pages, 500 word minimum or something like that. It's not that long. It's kind of corny-ish, but I guess this is how I was feeling in the moment. Got some good bones. Here you go. The best advice I've ever received is fuck it. I live by that now to the best of my ability because more often than not, we as people think too much. It's more than just small advice, it's a lifestyle. These 3 words help me navigate over my past, through the present, and to the future. The past, an unavoidable, non-tangible, but fully capable fact of life that can make or break your world. In recent times for me, I've been through more than I wish I did. Death, heartbreak, illness, loss of some kind, whatever your enemy, we all have one. That being said, if something came to your mind when you think back to your past, you know how much it can eat at you. I've gotten so deep into it, I would get physically sick from my recent past. The wrong done to me. It debilitated me. I was not the same and still am not the same. Hear this. Good or bad, recent or far, it happened. You have to accept it sooner or later. That's life. Another term I've heard more than I could count. We have to accept these things. The sooner we accept our past, we can get on our way to our future. When you've done everything you can possibly do, you put your full heart into something, and there's nothing else to give to Mr. Past, that is when you say, hey, fuck it. I bought the flowers, I talked to the parents, I drove 20 hours, I changed for the better, I did everything I could possibly do. When you did your absolute best, though, and there's nothing left you can do, that is when there's nothing left to do. You did your best, what more can you give? Fuck it. The present. Your day-to-day activities and interactions, they're everything. You could be all over the city or all in your head. Wherever you find yourself, you always have choices to make each and every day. Say you want to ask a girl for her number. Of course she could say no. She could say F off. She could even spit in your face. Before you even let yourself get to these thoughts though, tell yourself one thing. Hey, fuck it. Instead of living in fear or second guesses, just do. Something I saw recently that made a lot of sense to me is when Kanye West told someone, if you try to have the right answer to everything, then your life is like a test. Don't be scared to be wrong. Just be genuine and do. Every day I can do anything or nothing at all. But if I ever find myself questioning something, I just tell myself the 3 magic words and I just do. The future. I don't think about it as much, but I would say it's kind of scary. Like everyone knows, humans fear the unknown. And what more is unknown than the future? Just like the past, I can get caught in it. The future doesn't affect me like the past, but I get anxious too. Whatever happens though is meant to happen. The love you'll find, the love you'll lose, the passion you find, or the interests that leave you. Whatever it may be, what happens is bound to happen, just like the past is unchangeable. You can do as much as you can to get what you want, but ultimately what is meant to happen will happen. I want whatever is meant for me, so stop worrying, Andrew, just do. When the future becomes reality is when it's worth the thoughts. Now though, live here. Don't worry about the future, because that's what's meant to happen, will happen. In shorter terms, hey, fuck it. I picked this exact phrase up from an episode of a hot wing show on YouTube when the rapper named DaBaby put a little bit too much hot sauce on his wing for his last bite, otherwise known as the last dab. Just like when you feel too much hurt from your past, or too much second guessing for the present, or too much worry for the future, when you just do and do your best, there's nothing else you can do. From too much hot sauce on your wing, or dip on your chip. Just say A, breathe in deeply and out with the fuck it. And go for it. Anyways, that was something I whipped up. I felt like I was in a manic episode. I was just hyped. I was like hella depressed over a breakup. And then I got into, I'm gonna go to school. Hype. I'm gonna, that's my thing. I'm gonna do that. I got all the journals. I got the backpack. I'm ready. I'm finna meet people. Let's go. Just it was like a fake upper. Just trying something, right? Like a high. And then that's something I whipped up. It was the first thing. And then on the English, I remember the English teacher, she was kind of crazy herself. She brought up politics first day, and she had a couple of screws loose, although she was smart, I'm sure. Young, Asian, Mexican-looking woman, probably. Anyway, everybody's going into the class meeting her for the first time. She's like handshaking everybody. Handshaking. I'm witnessing it all. And she's like, "And your name?" And I'm like, "Andrew." And she's like, "Oh, you're Andrew. Okay." So it seemed like to me that she was impressed with that little story that was before we even got into school. She just wanted to like get a feel for people, or it was a little English test or something. But she was like, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you. I was wondering what you look like," type vibe. Ultimately didn't stay there too long. School is not for me. Barely made it through high school. Not my jam. But this is cool. I was about to throw all this away because I'm just about to count calories and I want a little journal to keep it on. And then I was going through the pages and I just saw like past this and that. And then I wasn't spiritual at all. I was just going through the motions in life, or the motions of just going through me in not a good way. But I seen this and this past, present, future, it is what it is, and how to embody in the present moment, and this and that. It's funny that loosely, when I got through my spiritual, this was just something I whipped up just on a whim, just like with a little passionate bipolar episode pushed out, and all my feelings and all that they were then. But it's cool that throughout the years later, completely forgot about this till now. This was like 2021 or maybe 2021 probably, that everything this talks about, how to deal with the past, how to be in the present. I've never really been one to worry about the future, but I've talked about what is gonna happen is gonna happen. It's cool that I've dove into all of these, every corner of the past, present, and future, like intellectually, and I've figured out so much. I've grown so much. And maybe this little stupid couple of page, 500 word minimum essay thing will spark something to somebody. But I've grown a lot since then. It's cool to see where I was. That was me dealing with the breakup. I dealt with something way worse in my eyes since then. A worse interaction with the girl that I have kids with, and felt the worst feelings I've ever felt, possibly because of some nastiness, and this what I thought was the worst of the worst. Once, as soon as I got over that girl, I got into another relationship. Like the week that I got over the girl, got into another relationship, and boom, that shit hit me harder than anything that I dealt with here. Gut wrenching, but always come out on top. Maybe I should remember this. Hey, fuck it. I dwelled into, I'm an overthinker like a motherfucker. And I overthought myself to death for years over this other girl. Just trying to figure out a way out. But I was really just fighting against myself and not trusting that I don't feel this. And it's really that simple. If you're doing this and it hurts, this hurts, I don't like this. You just got to stop interacting with that thing. So I remember one time I was in jail. I had a dream where somebody was sick on the floor, and like they made themselves throw up, right? And so they're just sick on the floor, and I just see like pain. They're just like in pain and hurt. They don't like the state they're in. They don't like the feeling. And the answer was so simple that all that was doing it to them was them making themselves throw up. It's really empower yourself to just make the choice. If me doing this is making me feel all these horrible, nasty things I don't want to feel, All you have to do is stop doing that thing. If you dealing with this girl is making you feel so many bad things, stop holding on to that. Stop interacting with that. Stop doing that thing. That goes for any person, anything. If it's making you feel so down, if it's tearing you apart, if it's making every fiber within you fight each other, all you have to do is let go of that. All you have to do is stop holding that. All you have to do is stop interacting with that. All you have to do is stop doing it. Make the empowered choice. If you want to feel better, it's all on the other side of making that decision to, I'm done doing this. And that's it.